Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In order to give status to an ism, first of all we see what is the fail in the sentence. For example, Rahat ate an apple. In this sentence, fail is ate. Then we find out the isms in the sentence. In this sentence, there are two isms, Rahat and apple. Now with the help of fail, we will give status to these two isms. First of all, we see which ism is the doer of the fail. Here Rahat is the doer of the fail, so we will give status Rafa to Rahat. Second ism apple is actually the detail of the fail because it is telling us that what did Rahat ate. So the ism which tells us the detail of a fail is given the status nasab represented by n, and the ism which has the status nasab is called mansoob. Sometimes in a sentence there are more than one ism which have the status nasab. For example, Fahad wrote a letter to me yesterday. In this sentence, wrote is a fail. When we have a fail, we see which ism is the doer of the fail and which ism is the detail of the fail. Here Fahad is the doer because he has done the fail of writing, so the status of Fahad will be Rafa. Now we come towards the detail. What Fahad wrote is a detail as he wrote a letter, so the status of letter is nasab. To whom Fahad wrote is a detail as he wrote to me, so status of me is nasab. When Fahad wrote is also a detail as he wrote on yesterday, so the status of yesterday is also nasab. In any sentence, the word which comes after of is given the status jar. We represent it with alphabet J, and the ism which is given the status jar is called majroor. For example, son of Junaid. Junaid is coming after of, so the status of Junaid is jar. Pencil of Sarmad. The word Sarmad is coming after of, so its status is jar. Birds of uncle. The status of word uncle is jar. In some other cases, there is apparently no of, but we have to flip the words in our mind to find out the hidden of. For example, we can say my cycle as cycle of mine. So as mine is representing my, so the status of my will be jar. Your sofa or sofa of your, so your has the status jar. In Saima's father, Saima has the status jar. Let us give the Rafa, Nasab and Jar status to the isms present in a single sentence. Allah's Messenger taught us the Quran. In this sentence, taught is the fail and the doer of this fail is messenger. So we give Rafa status to the word messenger. Word Quran is the detail of the fail because it is telling us what the messenger taught. So we give status Nasab to the word Quran. Word us is also the detail because it is telling us whom the messenger taught. So we give status nasab to word us. Word Allah has the no connection with the fail, but it is only used to tell the relationship of messenger with Allah, and we can say Allah's messenger as messenger of Allah, and as we see that word Allah is coming after of, so we will give it status jar.